Hello, Conkeldurr here. I'll be taking on Ultra Challenge Arceus. I'll be using a team that's available to players prior to stage 300, including Mega Heracross. Don't worry too much about the RMLs here. It's not that needed for attack, as it's going to be mostly clearing itself off. I have 8 Speedups on it. That's fine. I probably have players use Mega Start, but if you don't, that's fine as well. I'm also taking in Lucario. As you can see, I don't have any RMLs on it, and it's only skill level 1 Pummel, skill level 1 Stabilize plus Hariyama, and level 10, no RMLs, and no RML Throw, thus level 9, and skill level 1 Barrier Bash. That one I did skill swap. Anyways, I'll be taking on this stage to show generally what earlier players can use to try and clear it. I won't be using items, but I think you should be able to figure out what items you need after seeing me play. Alright, let's show you how I do this. Arceus has 28 moves and around 28,000, maybe 30,000 HP. Which is, admittedly, a hefty amount. Now, if you were using Mega Start, you wouldn't have to worry too much about getting Heracross online in the first turn. And as you can see, I don't exactly have that option available to me anyways. Alright, this is not exactly a good board, so my goal is just to try and get board movement. Do I want to activate Stabilize Plus, or do I want Lucario? I'll go for the extra damage. The other option I had was down here instead of up here. It doesn't make too much difference in the situation. You'd have to probably find a way to make your own decisions on this anyways. Alright, that was a good first move. I did 2,300 damage. And that's about almost a tenth of its HP on the first turn. That's really good. Better than I expected, actually. Alright. Heracross is going to Mega Evo in this turn, so I'm not even going to bother trying to Mega Start it. I'm just going to combo. That's not bad. Did another 2,000 damage. That's acceptable. Alright. As you can see, I got a few barriers up here, which is going to be a pain, but I can deal with it. Especially if I do that. I have 25 moves left, and as you can see, I'm already done 6,300 damage. That's a good chunk already, but this Pokemon has really tough disruptions, as you'll be seeing in a few moments. Alright, what do I want to do? This could give me a Pummel charge, almost guaranteed. I'm not entirely sure. It'll give me Pummel, and it'll give me a combo with Lucario, which is also great. It's not a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Ah yes, the bad disruption I was talking about. Now, dealing with this disruption, you may not necessarily have to do if you're using Disruption Delay. Disruption Delay is really useful in this situation since it spawns quite a few of these bad disruptions. You can adapt, however. Alright, the question is, how do I want to deal with this? Well, if I use Hariyama here, I have a chance of using Stabilize Plus, which clears up to 2 of these disruptions here. I don't know which of them, but odds are it'll be either that or that. It didn't trigger. Oh well. Alright. Keep paying attention to how many moves you have left and how much damage you've done. I've done 8,000 damage and I have 23 moves left. I need about 20,000 to 22,000 more damage. That's a lot, I know. I don't expect to win either. but hopefully I can, just to show you that you guys can do it as well. Alright. Heracross is good for, well, as you'll see, clearing out a lot of disruptions. That didn't go quite as well as I hoped. But again, I can adapt. Woohoo! I cleared out some Lucario, and I got another chain reaction of Heracross. I'm doing well. I'm trying not to plan this out too much, because a lot of this will be RNG, and some of you players will have less skill than I do, which is understandable. I expect you guys to be in earlier expertise. So just watch and see what tips you can pick up from my play. Alright, what do I want to do? Stabilize Plus isn't going to be too helpful in this situation, but I'm going to try for it anyways. I failed. That's okay. Rightio. Next goal. If I drop this down one, this Lucario will drop all the way down there. That'll be fun, because you get to see some of that. I've already done almost half damage. I guess that puts it about 32,000 HP, which means I was wrong about the earlier estimate. Right. I'm going to leave these Heracross alone here. Or maybe I won't. Because I can get a decent combo. Yeah. That's not bad. I'm doing well. Alright, it's going to spawn some Pokemon here. Force supports, as we like to call them. Or, it sometimes spawns force supports anyways. Again, mistakes are fine. Alright. I don't like this particular combo. I'll try to break those barriers. Yeah. That wasn't fun. Well, let's see if I can work with this. I can. I may not like it, but I can. Alright, I have 20,000 damage dealt already, and I have 13 moves remaining. As you can see, itemless is possible with this team, but it does take a bit of skill to do it this way. But I think you'll be fine if you use the right items. I don't know what items are the right items right yet. Maybe Disruption this way, plus Mega Start. Adding a moves plus 5 can extend the Disruption this way, but would not help with the catch rate. What do I want to do here? I don't want to be too careless. I think my best move is simply to move that left. It didn't get me much damage in, but it's alright. This was a spawn I was talking about earlier. It's not too big of an issue, but it can be a hassle, so I want it out of the way now, rather than later. Alright, I have 3 barriers left. Exactly enough to deal with if I trigger throw here. Right. Decisions. This isn't going to help me too much. I've done 23,300 damage. and I have 9 turns left. As you can see, I still have a hefty chunk of HP remaining. But I can still make do. Alright, let's try for a pummel. Nope. Oh well. Two PSBs dropped. These are personal skill boosters if you don't already know. Players tend to try to collect them to increase the personal skill. The players try to increase them so you can, well, increase the skill gauge. This thing right here. Yeah, that saves me some trouble. I'm a little awkward right now, but I think I'm doing fine. I'll just get rid of these because these are going to be a pain otherwise. Right. Without a second Heracross over here, I don't really want to match any of these. I don't like my moves. That pummel was nice. That was nice. Now you're going to do one of the bad disruptions. No, I mistimed. Alright, now I got a decent arrangement. The question is, what do I want to do? Do I want pummel or do I want barrier bash? I think pummel, since that'll extend all the way over here. Just... that goes all the way through. I apologize for the speed of the phone right now. It's overheating and the camera is lagging right now. It's mostly the heat, because I'm outside. What do I want to do? I almost made a move I wasn't really thinking through. Yeah, strategy is important. I don't know what I want to do. I'll just do that. A little extra damage won't hurt. 4 moves left, and I've already done 29,000 damage. However, it's enough to still lose. That should trigger Stabilize Plus, but there's a chance it won't. It didn't. You... 30,000 damage dealt. Yeah, and I don't see me winning. I was doing so fine, but this disruption happened. Let's just do that. It's not like there's much I can do. I've done 30,000 and a half, and I'm out of turns. Would have been better if I had this little one down there. Well, let's just see how this goes. 31,000 damage. That's not bad. See, this is possible itemless, but I don't think you should try this itemless for most players with this particular team set. If you have a better team, you might do better. Well, obviously. But with a better team, you might be able to do this itemlessly with a lot less hassle. I mean, I still suggest items regardless, like Disruption this way, Delay, or Mega Start, and moves plus 5. That combo should get you the clear and a decent catch rate. However, if you're using those items, I also suggest using a Great Ball. Anyways, that was this video on Arceus. I might do another video using a different Mega, but these are all mons available prior to stage 300. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.